Roar. Hold on tight.
Batman speaking. Warning all of you to brace yourselves for big news.
The biggest.
Tell them, Robin.
Holy superlatives, Batman. It's really exciting. Soon, very soon.
Out of the ring in just a moment or two for more exciting fucking action.
They're waiting now, the Hitman and Tommy Gilbert. We're waiting on the opposition as we'll give a little tap again. There comes referee Jerry Calhoun. I believe we're about ready, Dave.
One fall 10-minute time limit match coming up. Total weight of 470 pounds out of Detroit, Michigan. Scott Steiner, his partner from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ricky Nelson. Across the way at 484 pounds. From Lexington, Tennessee, the Gilberts, Tommy and Doug. One fall 10-minute time limit. Standing right there in the middle of the ring, Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Okay, this will be an interesting parry, and Ricky Nelson starting out against Tommy Gilbert, and looking at the team of Scott Steiner and Ricky Nelson, we're looking at a couple of pretty good-looking athletes, Dave.
Certainly are. We'll see how they work together as a tag team here. That sometimes is difficult for even for very talented wrestlers to work with a partner.
Yeah, that's a very good point, because we have seen, oh, look at here, a cradle, and Ricky Nelson almost had Tommy Gilbert in a hurry. What's Tommy complaining about, hair pulling or something?
Or pulling the tights or something. It's an old tactic that you get the referee thinking something was really wrong there, but it wasn't. It was a nice, clean takedown, a fine one by Ricky Nelson.
Tangle it up, center of the ring. CWA Championship Wrestling coming to you again. Big action card we've got today. Nice, hanging on. Pop that mare over and down, and Ricky Nelson hangs to it. Little side mare as Rick was picked up in the air, and he managed to hold on to the head and just made the body come with it. And over the top, sunset flip. Ricky got a one, but boy, oh boy, Tommy Gilbert, that's that experience. He clamped those ankle bones right on the ears of Ricky Nelson, and that was that.
I was just thinking, watching the match so far, that one reason that Tommy Gilbert is so hard to beat is because he's been wrestling for so long. He knows how to counter, how to get out of trouble when he gets there. And if you'll notice, he doesn't let his partner set up too well on a hole, or not his partner, his opponent set up too well on a hole.
Absolutely right. Good point, too. And it's something that young wrestlers can pay attention to. You may not want to pay attention to Tommy Gilbert, but you can learn from him, let me tell you that. Here's big Scott Steiner in, and so Tommy turns it over to the big hitman, who doesn't seem to fare too well on his immediate entrance into the ring.
He came in flying through the air, but he was flying through the air because Scott Steiner had a hold of him. Nice drop kick. Doug Gilbert finds himself right in the middle of the ring on the mat. The referee counting. He got only a 1 count before Doug pulled the right shoulder up off the mat. Scott Steiner out of Detroit, Michigan. Deceptive as far as size goes. He weighs 248. If you look at him, he doesn't look like he'd weigh that much until you stop and look at all that upper body muscle that he's built up by lifting weights and working out.
Nice fireman carry throw by the hitman as he takes Steiner over and down. We have seen, over the years, we have seen examples of the fact that strength isn't everything, but, buddy, it'll do for a starting point, won't it? And that Steiner's got it.
It'll get you going there. There's Ricky Nelson, Scott Steiner's partner, over in the corner. Meanwhile, the Gilberts doubling up on Scott Steiner as one was holding him up. Now, Doug Gilbert steps back out on the apron, and Tommy Gilbert goes to work on him.
Ricky Nelson, like Jeff Jarrett, are examples of guys, not to say that they're not strong because they're all very well muscled, but they're not all that big, and they use another ingredient, speed, as a major factor in their attack.
Tommy Gilbert back into a corner. Referee's there. He wants Steiner to back away since they're back on the rope. Steiner started to back away, and Gilbert attacked him. Tommy Gilbert firing Steiner into the rope. Steiner ducks under, presses Tommy off the ropes. One. I can't hold him there. Thought he might have him, but only got a 1 count. Gilbert quickly on his feet over to the corner and tags the hitman, Doug Gilbert. Doug, Tommy's son, but outweighs him considerably. Doug weighs at 260. He's big. Doug Gilbert drops down, lower leg across the chin, covers 1, 2. Scott Steiner able to break out of it at the 2 count. They're over near the Gilbert's corner. They're tagging quickly.
Yeah. Very good tag. Give them their due. The father-son ESP working. They knew exactly at the moment they wanted to make the quick tag and did it. Front face lock from Tommy Gilbert. Over the top, and there's a case of that strength, Dave. He just muscled him up. And here's Ricky Nelson going after Doug Gilbert. Tommy from behind. Now we got all 4 of them in. The Gilbert, Steiner, and Nelson. Ricky Nelson follows Doug. Oh, boy. While the referee is running Scott Steiner out, Tommy Gilbert slipped in behind, caught a knee right smack in the lower back, passes him off to Doug. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Heavy-duty maneuver by the Gilberts as they put it together.
Next Southern Championship right here.
Is that it? Well, that was Doug Gilbert expressing his viewpoint.
Time on it was 5 minutes, 13 seconds. The end of it came when Tommy Gilbert put a knee right in the kidney of Ricky Nelson, and from that point, Doug Gilbert got the 3 count, 5-13.
Nelson was on the attack. Bang. Tommy came from behind while the referee was putting Steiner out of the ring, popped that knee in there, and it turned the whole thing around. It was right there. We got more action, plenty of it. Be back in a moment.
It's the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And if you don't want to get locked in a mental ward with me, you'll click like and hit subscribe now.
I've seen your stupid videos. Actually, I'm lying. I haven't seen your stupid videos. I've heard about your stupid videos. From me to you, go fuck yourself.
Here. There was no one bigger when it mattered less. The man with the perfect face for radio. The tattooed madman Psycho Mike.
Here. Check it out. You're listening to Psycho Mike's Masters of Mayhem Underground Radio. Broadcasting live, online, and worldwide from Cleveland, Ohio. That guy plays anything and everything. And he likes the rest of my family. Even Meg. So we can't be all bad. I bring to you the man with the perfect face for radio. The part-time crazy, 100% psycho, the tattooed madman, Psycho Mike.